All right, welcome back, everybody. We are here with Taylor Garden from GCU. She's going to go ahead and jump into her presentation in just a minute. But first, just like we did with ACU, we are going to go ahead and do a quick Think Fast game.
Well, it wasn't as quick last time around.
It wasn't,
because time do you want?
We didn't have the timer. So Bailey's telling me that we go for a minute.
We go for a minute?
Yes, a minute,
that's
10
a
questions.
Lot of time.
The 10 questions in a minute.
Okay.
Let's go 45. Let's split the difference between a minute and 30
Let's go 45. We're going to test it out.
There we go.
Okay.
Guinea pig
yeah.
time.
Yeah, we got it.
Our GCU guinea pig, right here.
Here we go. Okay. Go.
45 seconds on the clock. Go. Cats or horses?
Horses.
All right. What year was I born?
1990.
Dang, that makes me feel really good, actually. I appreciate that. What year was he born?
1960.
Wow, you're old. You're so old. Best smelling place on campus?
Oh, on campus? The dining hall.
Always, not the locker rooms.
Always.
2 best ways to get to class?
Scooter, longboard.
Okay. Why are beans magical?
I don't know, because they can grow really big beanstalks and see
Awesome.
giants. Yeah.
Soccer or football?
Soccer.
Okay. How many pennies would fit in this room?
Pennies. 5 trillion.
There you go. Best parking spot on campus?
Right. I don't know.
Next to the dining
Wherever you need to
hall?
go. Wherever you need to go.
There we go. That's it.
Last one. How many pages in a textbook?
0. I'm just kidding.
Or actually, I think the AC rep Chad, when he said too many, I think that was
Too
about
many?
the
Yeah.
best answer we could have possibly gotten. So, all right, so that was Think Fast with Taylor Garden from GCU. So we're going to go ahead and jump into our presentation real quick. As a reminder for everybody who might have just jumped in and is watching for the first time, we have a link to an Adobe room if you guys get any questions that you want answered by our reps here when they are on camera. We also have our Instagram live going on right now, so if you guys ask questions over social, we'll get those relayed during the question and answer portion to end the presentation. But right now we will go ahead and jump into our presentation from GCU,
Awesome.
and we'll hear from Taylor.
Well, thank you very much. All right, so hi, my name's Taylor. I'm the GCU admissions counselor that's specifically over Primavera. So if any of you are interested in GCU whatsoever, I will be your go-to contact. Just a couple things I want to quickly note. If you want to click the next slide. So our application is free. If you are a senior in high school, the application is open for you right now, so you are able to go on and do that free online application. And the best part, it only takes you 15 minutes. It's the easiest thing possible. We're as affordable as a state university, so we are a private Christian university, and a lot of times people think that means that we're crazy expensive, but that's really not the case. Our tuition is higher, but all of our other fees are lower to balance that out. We are ranked 7th best college campus on the Niche website, so if you're ever looking to compare different universities, see what fits you best, we're ranked 7th best college campus and 6th best college dorm in the nation. And also 75% of our graduates complete the program in 3.5 years. I graduated 2 years ago, and I graduated in 3 years. So very
Wow.
quick graduation rate.
There you go, yeah.
Yeah. So we'll talk about community here for a little bit. If you want to move on to the next slide. So I'll talk about community for a second there. So community, we have an awesome community on campus. If you've never been there before, we are located off of 35th Avenue and Camelback in downtown Phoenix. So even though we are in the heart of Phoenix, a huge city, the whole campus is closed in, and it does feel kind of like a small town when you're walking around there. We have 21,000 ground students this year. That's between people who live on campus and commute, but from when I was a student there was 9,000 students just about 5 years ago, and now there's 20,000. So clearly we're growing super fast, but that community aspect is still there for sure. Dorm life, we have like over 20 different dorms and apartments on campus. 80% of our students choose to live on campus, so that's very huge for a university. I highly recommend it. We also have the cheapest in-state housing, so if you are interested in that, let me know and I can give you a private tour around campus with your family, and we can check out those dorms. Dining, okay, my favorite thing to talk about. For sure. Absolutely love it. We have so many different options. You can kind of see some of them listed up there. We have 2 Chick-fil-A's. I love Chick-fil-A. It's my favorite thing. I always want it on Sunday. Sadly, ours is not open on Sunday either. But we also have a Taco Bell, and we're getting a Pita Jungle this year because you have to balance it out. You know, Taco Bell, unhealthy, Pita Jungle, healthy. Balance it out.
It's perfect. 2 Chick-fil-A's.
Yes, I know. You can
All
never
right.
have enough chicken.
at GCU.
We can skip past the video.
We'll skip through the video slide,
Yes.
and go straight to GCU athletics.
So for our athletics, we have 22 Division I sports on campus. So lots and lots of fun going on there. We had this thing going on where it was called 10 and 2. We were redoing 10 of our sporting facilities within 2 years. And that 2-year mark, we've officially hit that. So we have a brand new baseball stadium, soccer stadium, softball, on and on and on, from tennis courts to new recreation centers. Everything on GCU's campus is brand new. All of our dorms are, the oldest one is 7 years old, and then you can see all these new sporting facilities are about a year or two old. So very new. We are in the Western Athletic Conference, and if you've never been to one of our basketball games, highly recommend it. We are very well known for our student section, the Havocs.
And then coached by Thunder Dan Marley.
Yes.
For all of you Suns fans who know a little bit of Suns history.
Yes.
Yeah.
Back when the Suns were good, you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. Not so much now. But
Before Steve Nash and that whole crew, Thunder Dan and Charles Barkley. Yeah,
Yes.
that was a crew watch. So
yes, for sure.
awesome.
He's a great coach. So I just want to touch on this really quick as well. Faith, we are a Christian university, so you do not have to be Christian to come here, though. So we accept anybody, no matter what your background, no matter what your belief system is. But if you are looking to expand your faith, we do have a lot of different opportunities for that on our campus, from weekly chapel services to Bible studies in your dorm rooms, mission trip opportunities, serving in the local community opportunities, lots and lots of, I guess, my favorite word in this section is opportunity for
There you
you
go.
if that is what you're looking for. If not, you don't have to be part of that at all. During chapel, that's the best time to go get food because there will be no line. So that would be my recommendation for you. All right, so we have lots of different programs. We have 9 different colleges on campus. Our most popular program that we enroll in is anything medically related. We do have human cadaver labs on campus. If you don't know what a human cadaver lab is, it's dead bodies. So you can elect to donate your body to science after you pass away, and we have almost 24 human cadavers on campus that our undergraduate students can work with. Only 4% of universities in the nation allow undergraduate students to work on human cadavers. So that's very unique to GCU. We are the only in-state university that allows that. So if you're thinking anything along the lines of nursing, pre-medicine, anything in that field, this would be a fantastic place to consider because it will really set apart your resume when you go on to medical school.
And make that abundantly clear for all of you watching. It's not some random room that just happens to have, a bunch
Dead
of
bodies everywhere.
dead bodies everywhere. Yeah. It is specific to the majors that GCU offers, and it is very
Yes.
unique to GCU.
We don't want any weirdos going in there.
Yes. All right.
So that just kind of, you just want to take a quick look at that. You have all the different majors that use those human cadaver labs for dissection. So it is very unique to GCU. Engineering. We have a engineering college along with technology. So it's our science, technology, engineering, math, STEM. You all know what that is. So we have our first graduating class this year. While it is a very new program, it's very good and very renowned. Lots of hands-on work and lots of collaboration among students. The lab and the lectures combined, so you'll make sure that you're a holistic student when you graduate. You're able to converse and work with everybody else, because not to stereotype engineers, but sometimes they are a little more introverted, so we make sure that all of our classrooms kind of get you on roll with that. Business. This is my favorite. This is what I graduated in. Our College of Business. Jerry Colangelo is the name on our College of Business. If you don't know who that is, he is the businessman responsible for bringing basically all major sports to Arizona. So he's one of the main reasons we have Dan Marley as our basketball coach as well. This is just some of, if you kind of look on the screen there, some of the opportunities we have for business, but I believe we have over 30 to 40 different actual programs within our College of Business, all the way from sports management, entrepreneurship, marketing, the usual, to hospitality management. We have our own hotel and restaurant on campus, so if you're looking to work in the hospitality industry, that would be an amazing opportunity for you to come check out as well. Education. So you all know how much you love your teachers here at Primavera. If you want to be a teacher yourself, we have lots of opportunities for you there as well. Everything from early childhood, elementary, secondary, and special education. If you're looking for a particular subject that you want to teach in, though, we have physical education, so you could be a PE teacher, theater education, dance, and music education. Fine arts. So our College of Fine Arts and Production does everything from the performing arts to the more digital arts. So we have advertising and graphic design, screenwriting, different types of film production. Then we have theater and drama, dance, Worship Arts, we have our own recording studio on campus, state of the art, digital design, and music. Honors College. If you have a 3.6 GPA or higher, you are eligible to be in our Honors College. It is absolutely free to be a part of. So 3.6 or higher GPA, you can apply to the Honors College to be a part of that. If you have a 3.9 or higher, you are automatically accepted. So you just have to email the Honors College and say you want to accept your seat. Super easy to be a part of it. It only benefits you. Like I said, it's free, and you only have to take 5 honors classes that go along with your major. So it's not 5 additional classes, it's just 5 specific honors classes that correlate with your major by the time you graduate. So affordability, we'll go into costs here. So like I said before, we are as affordable as a state university. The only thing is that state universities, I can say from my own experience, don't always tell you that final tally. They tell you, oh, here's the scholarship you qualify for and here's the tuition cost, but there are so many other fees that go along with it. So everything from the 3 main state universities to GCU is going to range anywhere between $24,000 to $26,000. So I put the higher end of that on here, but that includes everything for you: room and board, tuition, books, taxes, fees, parking. Scholarships, what everybody really wants to hear. So our admissions requirements at GCU, you need to either have a 3.0 unweighted GPA, a 19 on your ACT, or 1,000 on your SAT. Notice that I said or. That is the key word there. You just need to have one of those 3 in order to be accepted to the school and scholarship eligible. If you are admissible, so if you're accepted to the school based on the ACT score or the SAT, you must have a 2.5 unweighted GPA. But other than that, we honor whatever's higher. So say you come in with a 3.0 unweighted GPA, awesome, that looks like you're getting the Antelope Scholarship. But if you take the ACT and you get a 24, congrats. You're getting $2,500 more dollars. So you are now at the Dean Scholarship because we will honor whatever is higher. And you're locked into that for all 4 years. So you don't have to worry about maintaining any sort of GPA, just as long as you're admissible to the school still. We also have a specific scholarship with Primavera students. Just for graduating from Primavera, you get an additional $1,000 scholarship all 4 years at GCU. So whatever that top merit-based scholarship is, you can add that $1,000 scholarship just for graduating from Primavera. And then early decision scholarships on there as well. You can see the deadlines. Our closest upcoming one is about a month from now. If you live on campus, you can get an additional $1,000. Off campus, $500. So, and that's renewable every single year as well.
Awesome. So tons of chances for students to get scholarship. Perfect.
Yes. Word vomit with all the scholarship up there, but lots of scholarship opportunity for sure. So that's just another emphasis on what our admissions requirements are. Visit campus. So if you want to go on to the next slide there, that's my contact information. Like I said, I am your exclusive contact to GCU here, so hopefully we get along because we'll be working alongside very closely for a long time. But if you have questions on the application, if you want to come out to campus with your family and do a tour, sit down and talk about finances, academics, I do all of that. So shoot me an email. That's my personal work cell phone number on there. So if you want to call that, text that, just let me know and I can walk you through that application and get you out to campus.
Perfect. So we will leave that up there for just another minute. If you guys can go ahead and screen grab that info, get Taylor's contact information, set up a visit. That's the easiest way to go ahead and check the campus out, see what you like, ask more in-depth questions about programs you might be interested in. And it takes an afternoon to go down to GCU, check everything out, and it is an absolutely gorgeous campus. We've held 2 of our graduation ceremonies in the last 3 years over at the GCU campus in the arena. So it is a phenomenal campus, and like she said, great opportunities for Primavera students to go ahead and get scholarship money as they move into their college career. So if you have, go ahead, last chance, get that information, and we will go ahead and jump into our second game of the day.
Awesome.
A little bit of is-does with GCU. So we'll ask some of the most common questions when you type in is GCU or does GCU on Google.
Okay.
First one, is GCU located
in the
near the Grand Canyon?
So I'm answering this question?
Yes.
Okay. No, we are not. We are the Grand Canyon State, so that's why it's Grand Canyon University. But no, like I said, 35th Avenue and Camelback, Phoenix. I mean, it's probably 35 minutes from here, so not super far at all.
Not counting traffic, but yes.
Traffic.
All right. So second one, is GCU a real college?
I would say so. I mean, I got my degree from there. It's accredited.
Perfect.
So yes, it is a real college, a real university even.
All right. Is GCU a private? Oh, that's not how you write. Institution.
It is a private institution. We actually, I guess one fun fact, this might resonate with your parents more so than you guys, but we are nonprofit this year. So that's the first time we've been nonprofit in the past 10 years. So lots of more grant opportunities for you guys as students.
All right.
So private but nonprofit.
So going into the does questions, does GCU have a curfew for on-campus students?
No, we do not. A lot of Christian universities do. We do not have a curfew for being in your room, for being on campus. You're an adult at that point, so we leave that up to you.
Be a responsible adult. That's the message
Yes.
right there. Okay.
Yes. Be smart.
Does GCU have school on Labor Day? So this is a unique question. Someone apparently wants their Labor Day off.
Yeah. Well, good news for them. They don't have school on Labor Day.
Boom.
So we always start school the week before Labor Day, so you have one full week of school and then that next Monday you have off. So
There you go. Nice
Yeah.
little breather day after your
Yeah.
first week. Last question, does GCU have a dental hygiene program?
we do not have a dental hygiene program because if you want to be a dental hygienist, you actually don't need to go to a 4-year university for that. It's usually only about a 2-year program that you can do at a trade school. So we do not have that program, but if you want to go on to be a dentist, we have a pre-health program that you can go to.
There we go. Or like she talked about earlier, a giant room full of cadavers
bodies.
that you can work
Cadavers.
with. So yeah.
No more dead bodies. I know it's coming up on Halloween.
Yeah. Perfect topic as we get into Halloween. So we've got a few more questions here from our students.
Yeah.
Question from Dwayne.
Hi, Dwayne.
Does GCU have pre-law programs and different criminology and justice classes? Something that he's considering majoring in, as well as potentially art programs or drawing. So lots of stuff.
Wow, you're all over the board. I like it. It's okay. This is the time to figure out what you want to do. But yeah, we do have pre-law programs. We also have a pre-law minor as well, because I know a lot of people like to major in something else and then minor in pre-law to get those prerequisites, because that kind of sets your resume apart when you go to law school, to show that you didn't just do pre-law. You're a diverse individual.
There you go.
Also, what were the other questions on there?
Art, drawing, graphic design, I'm guessing, anything.
Yes. So we do have a huge fine arts program on there as well. We don't actually have a major in drawing, but we're more digital arts, but we do have classes that you can take for drawing, painting, things like that. But
Okay.
major-wise, digital arts is what you would probably go for.
Perfect. So we'll go to 5 questions that were asked previously before the Digital College Fair when students had a chance to send them in. Can I work on cinematography at GCU, and is it offered as a specific major?
Yes. So we have, it's videography, but we
Videography,
have an
okay.
emphasis in screenwriting and an emphasis in production. So usually you have to go on for more schooling with that, depending on what you want to do, how
Okay.
far you want to go.
But
yeah.
that is an option. So
For sure.
Katie, who asked the question, if you're tuned in right now, that is an option for you. Second question, what scholarships does GCU offer? So you guys saw that slide. We'll make these slideshows available to all of you students through our website as well, so you can go back and check information too. But all of that was listed on one of the previous slides that we had on there. So plenty of scholarships available, especially if you are a Primavera student. You got a scholarship just for that open to you. So
Also, I know I talk super fast through that because I wanted to get all the information. So if you do have more questions, just go to that contact slide, and I can walk you through any questions you have about scholarships.
okay. So what classes are available on campus as opposed to online? Are there specific ones just online, just on campus?
Yeah, so we have a lot more opportunity on campus versus online. So like before, we talked about the human cadaver labs. If
Yep.
you're doing a medical major or if you're doing engineering, anything that requires a lab, we only offer that on ground just because you're required to be in the classroom working hands-on, which
Yep.
is hard to do sometimes online. But if you are looking for online classes, we do have a lot of programs that way as well.
Okay, perfect. Next question from Crystal. Does GCU have dorm rooms? And I remember from the presentation about 20 different dorm rooms or apartments that are available on campus. So yes, you have plenty of dorm options, and you're good to go.
One thing to know, if you want to look at the dorm rooms, they're huge. They're so nice. You have your own walk-in closet and a bathroom in the room that you're sharing with your one roommate. So it's not a community bathroom. So
That's a win-win.
maybe I'm a
Yeah.
princess, but I liked having a big closet in my own bathroom.
There you go. Can't go wrong with that.
Yeah.
So we have another question from Faith. over the Adobe chat room. Does GCU have student club opportunities for their students to interact with each other?
Yes. Hi, Faith. Thank you for the question. It's a great one. We have, I think, over 50 different clubs on campus.
Wow.
So, and if there's something that you don't see on there that you want to start, it's very easy to start. You don't even necessarily need a club sponsor. You can just go to our student government body there and tell them that you want to start a club, and they'll help you get started.
Perfect.
Yeah.
And final question, what famous people graduated from your school? Do you know famous people? Yeah, there you go. We've got one on camera right now.
I'm trying to think famous people. GCU, like I said at the very beginning, we're growing very fast. So when I first started, it was 9,000 students. Now we have 21,000. So
Got to be some famous people in there somewhere.
there have to be some famous people in there, but if not, maybe you're going to be the first famous person to
There we
graduate
go.
from there.
There you go, Emma. So Emma, you could be the first world famous person that is graduating from GCU.
Oh my gosh, Emma graduated from GCU?
Yep.
Wow.
All right, well, that will do it for us here with Taylor from GCU. We're going to go ahead and come back here in about 10 minutes with Park University and their representative. Park just opened up a campus here in Gilbert, not too far from the Primavera building, and they'll be talking about the options that Park has for you students. So stay tuned. We'll be back in 10 minutes.
Thank you for having me.
Thanks, Taylor.